Hey guys, Jonathan was here for JM Sports 100, the JM Sports Show. How is it going? I'm here to make college football picks for Saturday, December 6th, 2014. But before I do that, I do want to say this. Those of you looking for college basketball picks and NBA picks for today only, they're up on the JM Sports Show Facebook page. So go check them out there. They were put up there earlier today. I do not have NFL picks for this week ready yet, but I will get that done sometime today. So stay tuned for that as well. We are 2-1 on the week. We went 2-0 last night on Friday. We had Northern Illinois beating Bowling Green. They did that 51-17. We also had Oregon beating Arizona and winning the Pac-12 championship. They did that a little more convincing than I thought they were going to, though. 51-13, the final score for that contest there. With that, we are 596 and 205 on the year, 2,894 wins, 965 losses is the lifetime record. Of course, 4 wins away now from 600 for the year. Would love to get there, should get there, but who knows? We don't have a lot of games, so if we struggle today, it may not happen. This will be the last day of picking for the regular season for this season. First off, we have Iowa State and third-ranked TCU. I'm going to go with TCU. Obviously, not a championship game there. Um, Not all these games are. Some of these games are. Some of these aren't. This next one is the Conference USA Championship between Louisiana Tech and Marshall. Of course, Marshall suffered their first loss of the year against Western Kentucky. I think they're going to be pretty heated from that. I don't think this game is pretty. I think Marshall rolls Louisiana Tech. Next up, we have a slow computer. Houston and Cincinnati, no championship here. Give me Cincinnati in that game. SMU and Connecticut, once again, no championship here. Give me UConn. Oklahoma State and 20th ranked Oklahoma, no championship here. Give me Oklahoma. Number 1 Alabama and 16th ranked Missouri. CBS, 4 o'clock Eastern Time. It is the SEC championship game. I think Alabama wins this game, and I think they do it convincingly. Uh, Oregon solidified their spot in the playoffs last night, I would imagine. They pretty much guaranteed themselves into the playoffs with their performance last night. Alabama should do the same today against 16th ranked Missouri. Temple and Tulane, I'm going to go with Temple. Kansas State takes on 9th ranked Kansas State, takes on 6th ranked Baylor. The Big 12 championship on the line here. I am going to go with Baylor. I think it's a closer game than what people think, but I am going to go with the Bears. Uh, this one, of course, also one that everyone's talking about because if Florida State loses this game, it could be huge. Fourth ranked Florida State, 11th ranked Georgia Tech, ABC, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, the ACC championship. Now I think Florida State wins this game, but I think it's really close. I think Florida State's going to win this game just as they've won most of their games all this whole year. I think they're going to do it late. Uh, if they lose, that is going to make things super interesting, super interesting. Um, Especially if this next game goes the way I'm about to predict it to. Next up, at 8:17 Eastern Time on Fox, we have the Big Ten Championship game. 13th ranked Wisconsin and 5th ranked Ohio State. Now, if you would have told me at the beginning of last week, at the kickoff for the Ohio State Michigan game, that it was going to be Ohio State and Wisconsin in the Big Ten title game, I would have picked Ohio State. But then, of course, they lost JT Barrett. Cardale Jones is their backup. I don't think he's that good. And from what I've heard, I haven't seen him play, but from what I've heard, he's not that good. He'll be okay. The Buckeyes are not going to get annihilated in this game. But I do think Melvin Gordon is going to be able to do some damage, and I think the inexperience at quarterback for the Buckeyes is going to be a problem too. I'm not being a homer, although you might think I am. I'm going to go with the Badgers to win this game. I think it's tight, but I've got the Badgers getting the win. And if the If the Buckeyes win and Florida State doesn't, we could see them swap and Ohio State could get in. If they both lose, well, then things just continue to get more interesting. Then Baylor could potentially get in. But what happens if Baylor loses? There is all sorts of stuff that could happen uh, with this playoff thing, and that's what's going to make today so interesting. It's going to be so much fun. Don't forget to check out tomorrow. We will find out who the four teams are. That gets announced, I believe, tomorrow afternoon. I believe. I will double check on that and put it in the video if I remember to do so. We do have one more game to talk about though. Fresno State and 22nd ranked Boise State. I am going to go with Boise State to get the win there, and that is for the Mountain West Championship. So, I've decided that I might make a video maybe tomorrow night or Monday or something to talk about whether or not I think the committee got it right and how I felt like the playoff system went as a whole this year, leading up to all this, and then that way in that in that video too, I can also tell you what the final record was for us this year. So I do hope to do that video probably Monday or so or tomorrow night. So like I said though, guys, for those of you who are looking for college picks and NBA picks, college basketball picks and NBA picks, don't forget to like the JM Sports Show page on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. They're on the JM Sports Show Facebook page. Links will be in the description for both of them, as they always are. This is going to be so much fun, guys. Not a ton of football as far as quantity, but we've certainly got some quality that are going to happen today. This is great. This is what college football wanted when they brought in the playoff, and they're going to get it. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So, NFL picks will be upcoming at some point in time today as well. That is going to do for me. I am Jonathan for JM Sports 100 and the JM Sports Show, and I will see you guys later.